He's trying to hide from me.
Why?
He wanted me to answer all the questions, but he's a point guard. You got to talk.
Now, see, there's something about your face. Looks like are you still carrying this? Like, oh.
Yeah, I'm upset, but you know, I think we have many more years of this.
Yeah.
And you know, I think we did the best job that we could do when we were out there. But I think this tandem's going to be for years to come.
Even Phil Jackson said you guys deserved to win. What did you think when you heard that?
It's hard to believe anything he says.
Oh, man.
No, I mean, I think he's a great coach, don't get me wrong, but I think that's why it's hard to believe what he says, because I think great coaches, they only really say what they want to say when they want to say it. So him complimenting us, that's really not the Lakers style to compliment somebody else.
Well, he's kind of known for doing the whole mind game thing, isn't he? A little bit. I mean, does that get to you?
No.
I mean, do you listen, do you listen to what he says? You just zone out of it?
Well, you know, Coach will say something he said, and we'll laugh about it in the locker room, because, you know, he'll say something purposely to make it get to us, and we know, you know, the purpose, and that the media is going to pick it up or whatever. So we just try not to let it affect us. But when you win as many championships as he has, he's doing something right. A lot of things right.
Does it get to you?
No, not really. I mean, it's funny. No, it really doesn't. You know, it gets to me like if my brother asks something, it's like somebody just keep poking you, or something like that. But it doesn't matter.
Now, I saw your coach, Rick Adelman, right? Yeah. He was on last night, and he still looked, they had him on the news, and he looked like he was just churning. Is he taking this the worst of anybody?
I'm pretty upset.
Yeah.
Even though this was my first time, in this situation, I felt we could have went all the way. The whole team did.
But let me ask you, what's more upsetting? Losing by one where it could have gone either way, literally just a flip of the coin, or losing down 20? I mean, this has got to feel good 20. To know you guys. I mean, it's just a roll of the dice that you guys aren't in the finals this week. I mean, it really is. I mean, I think everybody watched that and went, it was probably the greatest final game ever. It's the first time isn't this the first time it ever went into overtime?
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably the greatest game ever played, and it's just...
Well, I mean, it's great for the fans and for everybody in basketball, and it gave good memories and stuff, so we're happy about that. But, it's almost like everything has to be right, the moon, the stars, and sometimes you just get frustrated by, He said it, I didn't say it. But I love the fact he said it.
Okay, now you can say it,
all right.
That's true.
Since your attorney brought that up, that we have opened this line of questioning, let me ask you about this. Now, even Ralph Nader says he wants to have, and believe me, getting Ralph Nader involved in basketball, you don't want that. Yeah. But he says he'd like to have some sort of official inquiry into the refs. What do you guys think of that?
If he does that, he got to go back many years.
Yeah.
Because there's been a lot of them.
Yeah.
A lot of them. It's an inexact science, right, Bibby?
Yeah.
It's an inexact science, officiating.
You think the refs perhaps were not as accurate as they could have been?
Well, we really can't say too much about it, but other people seen what happened.
Now, is that some signal rubbing your eye with your finger? Is that like, when a guy scratched their eye with this finger, that means something? Now, what does that mean? Does that mean something?
They're not lawyers.
Yeah, you're a lawyer.
They're not allowed to speak about it.
Oh, okay.
Because they get fined and get in trouble, and next year they're in a lot of trouble. I'll tell you, it wasn't the best officiating I've ever seen. I do have.
Oh, look at this! Look,
I do have to go to see the Laker game.
He's got a
later.
$6 McDonald Laker or another.
See, that's just like a lawyer to turn his back on you too.
Now, Chris, let me add. Now you covered Shaq. Well, what was that like? He's a big guy.
Yeah, I don't know, for the average person, if you could just pick somebody 3 times your body size, weight, and height, and just stand there with your eyes closed and let them just run into you as hard as they can and stand up, and that's what it's like guarding Shaq.
Now, did any of you guys try to step on his toe? He injured his toe. Anybody tried? Did you think, his toe's down?
I really did try, but
I don't think he would do anything if I stepped on his toe. I was too light for him, I think.
No, his toe is bigger than you. That's the problem. Well, the big story down here 2 weeks ago was this cheeseburger. That, that whole thing that Kobe ordered. And the rumors were flying about that. In fact, we got this picture. I don't know if you saw this guy's picture from the kitchen. You see this picture? Let people see it. Picture of the chef. Yeah. You guys want to take this with you back home.
Yeah, you weren't supposed to find out.
Oh, no. But see, that's what I mean. I love when those kind of rumors start. People saying, oh, there was a guy in Sacramento, he planned this. It's so stupid, isn't it? I mean, it doesn't...
Yeah, I mean, you know, we have great fans in Sacramento, but they love basketball.
Yeah.
I mean, they love good basketball no matter who it is, and to hurt a player or to, you know, try to make someone intentionally sick. You know,
Yeah.
I would hope people wouldn't do that. Like I would hope the refs didn't call that game in any way on purpose. So.
Right. Maybe they should make the refs sick. That would be better.
He said that.
You can't say that. I can't say that. Now, to me, what's got to be very distracting, you're playing the game, and I know you date one of the most beautiful women in the world, Tyra Banks. She's at the game. Now, that's got to be, you going out and you see her sitting. How do you not do that second glance? Wow.
Yeah, but, I mean, no, it's hard, but we just concentrate on the work at hand and try to do the best you can.
Now, what do you got? Now, Mike, your mom, is she critical? Does she give you advice on the games?
Yeah, when she wasn't up at the games in Sacramento, she would call my brother.
Yeah.
And my brother would meet me in the hallway and supposedly tell me what I'm doing wrong.
Oh, your mom. So your mom wouldn't call you directly?
No, she would after the game.
Oh, I see.
During the game, she'll call my brother at halftime, and I'll see my brother. When I see my brother in the hallway, I knew she was gonna call. So.
Now, was she right? Was she pretty good at calling it?
Yeah, but you know, a lot of it's instinct out there. You really, you know, you're thinking about something, then you really don't play too good. So.
How about the Maloof brothers? Now, these two guys, we had them here, and they seem like great guys. How are they as bosses and owners? Are they cool guys?
Oh, they're the best as bosses. Actually, today, they left a message on my answer machine saying, you know, thanking us for how hard we played this year and just hoping that we, you know, wouldn't give up and continue to come back and play hard. And I've played for a lot of owners and a lot of bad owners, and these guys really care about everyone from people that sell the tickets to the basketball players, everyone. So they're great guys to work for.
Now, Mike, you're a free agent now, right?
No, he's not a free agent.
No? I thought you were.
I'm his lawyer on this one.
Oh, you're a lawyer now? Really?
Yeah.
So you got things handled?
Yeah, we already got it handled. Me and him are going to Vegas tonight to work out the paperwork on the new deal.
You gonna be making that Chris Webber money?
I hope so. I'm gonna have him do the deal for me. So.
Oh, that's smart. Yeah.
As long as he stays, we don't care what. You got everything. Take my deal too.
Let me ask you this. You got a prediction? Prediction for the final? What do you got? Well, let me ask you this. A lot of times, people want to see the team that beat them win because it's sort of a validation of, would you want to see the Lakers win or the Nets? Who you got?
Me?
I think I know Mike's answer. Go ahead,
I don't want to see either of them win. That's like our enemy. You know, to see them get what we want. You know, it's kind of bad.
You gotta let it go. You can't carry this. you know, we gotta get you on Dr. Phil. You gotta get on Dr. Phil. Because you're gonna win next year, right?
Yeah.
You come back next year, and when you win next year, it'll be that much sweeter, right?
Yeah.
Well, listen, you guys are true champions and real gentlemen. You just played a hell of a game. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Mike. We're right back with No Doubt right after this. Chris Webber, Mike Bibby.